Well, hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Thomas, and as always, I'm joined by Mr.
Mr. Paul.
like Mr. Tickle. Mr. Paul. What does Mr. Paul do? I don't want to know.
No, it's probably best.
We're watching Doctor Who, The Ice Warriors, Part 3.
Ah. I
R
haven't got any...
3.
Thomas, I'm going to be honest with you, I've not got any sound.
Oh, there's no sound at this point.
No, I didn't have even the sound on the credits.
Yeah, it was really weird. For the first time, it didn't have the music. I'm joking, sorry. Oh, no.
It's been a couple of weeks, people. Was this the Ice Army that he's waking his soldiers from the ice?
Yes.
Zondal.
Ooh, more Lego people.
Lego hands, yeah.
I like how the suits are kind of they just look like vacuum packed kind of plastic.
Yeah, it's like a see-through anorak thing.
Yeah, because that probably would keep you quite warm. It wouldn't be very breathable, but
No.
did I tell you about the time I did that when I was cycling to school? My hands got so cold that I tried wearing washing up gloves on my bike.
No. Yeah, I once was on camp and I hadn't packed an outfit for the superhero evening, so I decided to fashion a Batman costume out of some bin bags at the last minute. I can tell you now that wrapping bin bags around your entire body and sealing it with tape, it's not breathable. Like,
No, that must
I think
be
when
horrible.
I think when I undid the tape around my ankles, it almost just poured out, like
The sweat.
just collected in the bottom. I think the animation quality on this is pretty decent, but I'm not sure they quite captured Troughton, his likeness, particularly well.
Yeah.
It's not far off, just something about it I can't quite place, but...
He's more trout off rather than trout on.
John, I thought you said he defected. Did I? I assure you that what I saw was very real.
Peter
Good
Sallis.
sheep impression there.
You're fit enough now to do the cooking, at least.
Oh, that really did
That
sound
was
like Wallace.
super
didn't it?
Wallace, wasn't
Yeah.
it? That was...
It's funny, I didn't feel too bad about not getting it last time because
Good plain doctrine.
it was very infrequent that he went full Wallace, wasn't
Full
it?
Wallace. Never go full Wallace. Not sure what the buckles are on his one.
Maybe those buckles help sort of strengthen your abs.
The buckle's on the other side now.
What about this creature?
They are, aren't they?
Do you think they've just flipped the image?
They must have done. They must have animated it and then been like, oh, screw it.
I reckon what they've done is they've animated a character facing slightly one direction, and when
Yeah.
they need them the other way, they just flip them.
You a 1D fan, Paul?
No.
The worst line they ever came up with, if they did indeed come up with it, was, "The way you flick back your hair gets me overwhelmed." That is just weak songwriting, isn't
Well,
it?
haven't we had this discussion before about you don't know you're beautiful, and that's what makes you beautiful? But having
Yeah.
now told her she is beautiful, she
Yeah.
knows she's beautiful. Therefore, the thing that once made her beautiful, i.e. her not knowing, is now gone. So now she's not beautiful anymore.
It's
So
a
now
paradox.
though, it just goes in an infinite loop. Now she doesn't think she's beautiful. But
Yeah.
she is. She doesn't know it. And that's what makes her beautiful. But now you've told her that.
Your dad trying to get onto your Zoom call be like.
Magnetic field and iron density, weren't they?
The thing is, that Lego hand wouldn't work as an effective mouth blocker, would it?
No, not really.
Might be rubbish
Oh,
for
wow.
most tasks.
Gosh, that was a bit brutal.
Is Jamie dead? I know you're not going to answer that. If he is, that would be quite an abrupt
End.
end. Their voice sounds a bit like Parcel Tongue from Harry Potter, doesn't it? I was in the library, in the restricted section, and I came across an interesting word. A Horcrux. Merlin's beard, Tom.
This is all hypothetical, isn't it?
Just for research purposes? Of course. It's like so loaded, isn't it? Like, oh no, how is he going to carry those bodies back? Let me, I help you shift them. Oh, flip. Does that shoot a Toblerone?
Why is she just like got outside and she's like, I'll just stand around out here? Like,
Yeah.
why not make a run for it?
Poised to launch a Toblerone right at her
And not-
face.
Yes, companions are not as good as they used to be. Previously, Doctor, you had companions who could absorb the time vortex. And no.
Well, that was a fine how do you do, wasn't it, Gromit?
Aye. Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought it was a sort of serviceable episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's it's a 6-parter, so it's building, isn't it? And yeah, I suppose it's good that we've got a few more Ice Warriors now. I'm hoping it will start to pick up a little bit because I don't know.
It was a little bit on the slow side, wasn't it?
Yeah, it didn't feel like a huge amount, but I think as well partly some of it is to do with the animation as well. I think it's easier when it becomes when we get back to the live stuff.
Yeah.
That makes it easier to sort of follow, and you get all the performances as well a little more. So.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the next one.
Yeah, me too.
Should we wrap that one up there? Thanks for watching,
I think so.
chums. And do join us again. Do subscribe, and you will stay in the loop for our next reaction. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.